Oh, sorry. Sorry, is it working now? Sorry, are we good now? We should be good. I hope. Still can't hear me? Can you still not hear me? Okay, it works now. Okay, thank you. All right, sorry about that. So, all right. Good. Sorry, I get really stressed out when the audio is not working. So there we go. All right, so, so for the Bears, where was I? All right, so for the Bears, right? Are we good now? Is the sound good now? Now is it good? Okay, okay, thank you. All right, so for the Bears, right? No disrespect to what's his name, Marco, right? All right, so a couple things here, my friends. Yvonne, I know you are really respectful. I want to talk about this. Now, I know not everyone has a chance to watch all the videos. I know the fallacy of composition, right? Looking at a whole, a part, applying it to the whole. It's going to happen sometimes. But Marco, I have talked about filling the gaps, and I've got so many Bears on my ass today. Not even today. In the last 1 hour, it's like they are nowhere to be found. When the market is anywhere good, then it's like, oh, I told you so, Brandon. You suck ass. And I know I'm letting the haters get to me. Yes, I fucking am. Yes, I am pissed off with these people because it's the same story every goddamn time. It's like they are nowhere to be found when we make money. And then when we go down any amount, it's like, you suck. It's like, oh my God, it's so annoying. And with the whole filling the gap thing, I have said this so many times. Oh my gosh, I'm about to break this fucking computer. I'm about to smash it. All right, so for the gap, I'm not trying to be super mean, but it's just retarded. All right, so filling the gap, right? You said we have a gap to fill, right? I see what you mean. We've got a gap here. Buddy, if you look at the 4-hourly chart, there are no gaps. Do you know what gaps are? They're the pre-market and after hours. We had a gap on the way down here. Oh, we got a gap to fill. There's a gap here on the way down. There's a gap here on the way down. The gap to fill thing is fine. Plenty of people use it, but you cannot tell me that we're going to go to $3 because the damn gap to fill. You cannot tell me you're a genius and I'm stupid because the damn gap to fill thing. It is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Oh my gosh, not to rant on you, my friend. I'm trying to be respectful. I've tried to give you the benefit of the doubt. You guys know I always try to be fair with the Bears and with everyone. But that is just not. It's inherently fundamentally incorrect, right? It's not true. Every stock, let me tell you something, guys. On the daily chart, you know why gaps happen? Because it doesn't account for the exit hours. All right, daily candles are only market open to market close. After hours and pre-market are not included. The whole gap to fill thing, that's all it is. So when a stock makes a large move higher in a short period of time, this type of action shows up on a chart in a gap. Yeah. Well, actually, no, it technically didn't gap all the way up. These candles here, when we open and close here, no, we didn't gap all the way up there. Now, we did gap from $3 up to $7 for a second, and then we all the way went down all the way here, basically filled the gap for a little bit, and then we continue on to move higher. So yeah, no, the whole gap to fill thing is absolutely wrong. And dude, how do you explain this? We just gapped down again right here. Do we have a gap to fill? Gap to fill, we're going to go back to $11 tomorrow. It's like, that's not how it works, dude. There's so many more things. There's so many more things than the gap to fill thing. So no disrespect, Marco. I just never have liked the whole gap to fill thing that people will throw out there and claim we're going to go 2x or we're going to lose 50% of the value just because the daily candle doesn't show the pre-market or after hours trading. It is dumb as hell. So I'm sorry, I'm pissed off right now. I'm very pissed off. I've got so many Bears. Oh my! Every time the market is green, every time in the pre-market, it's like there's no Bears. There's nowhere to be found. And then right the instant that we start going down, all the Bears are like, "Oh, you suck!" It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Oh my gosh. Okay, but anyway, all right. Now we can go back to reality. Marco, is that fair? Is that fair? What I said? Is it fair? Oh, okay. All right. Now we can actually get to some stocks here. And I'm going to do that rant so many times because for the Bears out here, really quick, my friends, the Bears, please be consistent. Please don't be like, oh, I'm a genius. I called this 5 days ago. When at the same time yesterday when we're green, or pre-market when we're green, you're nowhere to be found. Be consistent. Don't flip-flop, my friend. Almost all the bears are flip-flopping. Yeah, the whole chart, the whole gap up and gap down thing, it's not something you want to trade with. At least I don't. You know, you can trade. You do whatever you want. You don't listen to me if you want to. You do whatever you want. The whole gap to fill thing. All right, we've gone over this fallacy for the last 15 minutes, I feel like. We have gaps to fill here. Sure. We have gaps to fill here. We have gaps to fill down here. Okay. So, you know, yeah, I know. Okay, there's a gap here. There's a gap here. All right, Ivan, my friend, I respect you a lot more than another person, but there's just, yeah, we got a gap to fill down here. Sure, we got gaps to fill on the way up as well. All right, so it's like what? It's like which one is correct and which one's not? I hate the whole gap to fill thing. You guys already know this. If you look at the 4 hourly chart, guess what? Solve all your problems here. There are no gaps. There's 0 gaps, or at least pretty much none. Brandon, I have nothing against you, and I will be the first one to be happy if you and someone and everyone else makes money. But I said it would go down probably to 5 and 4. All right, so I assume you agree with me at least a little bit on the whole gap to fill thing. All right, my friend Marco, I really respect the fact that you are being, you know, trying to compromise with me here. I really appreciate that, because you are like the first bear today that has been like that. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, but I said it will go down to probably 4 and 5 and 4. So Marco, I think I remember you saying that for a little while now. Congratulations on your call. By the way, I'm gonna write this down so I don't forget it, because every time we go down, everyone gets pissed off if I don't admit my mistakes. So I'm gonna just write mistakes so I can say that again for the 5th time. I've already went over the mistakes, and I think 90% of the people understand that I'm not gonna be perfect, that we're gonna be red sometimes, but I still have to do it. But yeah, if you're Marco, my friend, that's great. The one thing I would love for you to do, Marco, and all the other bears, just when we go green, don't disappear, because I'm not trying to single you out, my friend, but I don't think I've had any bear comments on a green day. Like, it's so funny. I've noticed this little trend all the way since the very after February 16th, the first few days. And there's no shit on a green day. Everyone hates me on a red day, which I understand. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I'm pissed off. Okay, I'm pissed off right now. If you can't tell, I'm very pissed. Brandon, my man, get yourself a nice drink and chill back. I know, right? That's what I need to do, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I wish. Nope, not today. Not on a day like this. Oh, shit. Hell no. Luckily, I was able to get out more before it was absolute shit. Now I'm trying to get back in. Can't even get in. Bull prediction here, green by close. This sell-off is crazy. Now I'm just gonna say a disclaimer right now, because I know the bears fucking hate me right now, because I've been wrong. I mean, in my last stream, I said the markets are likely to consolidate and then move higher until we see that resistance, and we did the exact opposite, literally. I mean, yeah. So I was stunned by this move. I'm stunned right now. I don't think we didn't get a catalyst. We didn't get any news that pushed us down, I believe. Let me check the economic calendar. Actually, let me check bond yields. I haven't checked that in like a day. Let me check. Usually I check this thing every freaking hour. I'm pretty sure they're pretty high though. Oh yeah, they're pretty high still. Yep. We're still pretty low. We're still relatively low though. You know, I mean, since April 29th, we're still lower. Or wait, no. Okay, never mind. We're higher. Damn it. I thought April 29th was back here. It's right here. Damn it. Oh, man. We feel you, Brandon. All of us who are bullish are under a lot of stress and anxiety. I know. I'm not immune to stress and anxiety. I do a pretty good job with the bears usually, but on days like these, it gets to me. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm able to still make these videos and not pull a dead inside and just disappear from everyone. I don't think it would be something absolutely insane for me to do that, but it absolutely gets... I get pissed off. I get very pissed off. It is so hard on a day like this to imagine a reversal, but once it's here, 1-2 days and we're back to 7, I agree. I don't even want to give my opinions on what's going on right now, because I just feel like people are just going to be like, dude, you were totally wrong earlier. Oh my gosh. But I will say that this sell-off is absolutely crazy. UVXY is going down. None of the other pro shares are really doing anything. I mean, they're down still. They've climbed a little bit, but You know, nothing crazy, nothing crazy. And by the way, I was going to keep this a surprise for later, I mean, but I think going to go, I'm going to add a ton. I actually have been adding a ton of BNGO shares. I have 992 now. In the last stream, I had like 600, I think. And I added on the way down. So I added at several places. I actually think I got in. I actually set an order for 431 and I actually got in somehow, which is a nice surprise. But what I'm watching is Bitcoin, and damn it, Mara, right when I set, every time I set my buy order, it goes up, but I want to get in Mara. Look at Mara's daily chart, dude. This is crazy. This is crazy. We're in the golden zone on the daily chart for Mara. Like, that is so rare. It's never happened. It's been years. Okay, not years. It's been more than a year since we've had that happen. And what happened last time? Let's see what happened last time we were at in the golden level, right? Okay, we were right here. So what did you do? You had a 3x in the next month. That's what happened. So, sorry, 1 second. Okay. All right. And I want to tell all my normal viewers who are like, I don't know, reasonable people that are, agreeing with me in some stock picks. I'm going to have to do the whole bear thing. I'm going to be ranting on bears a lot of this stream. This stream is honestly mostly just for the dumb bears, not dumb bears, just a lot of them are dumb that are just giving me shit right now and not being fair, I think. But we're going to do we're going to cover everything, of course. We always cover everything. Russell 2000, everything is spiking right now. Everything is spiking. Except BNGO. BNGO is staying down. Did you buy Doge? No, I did not buy Doge. Yeah, let's see how AMC is doing, because a lot of people are talking about AMC right now. Yeah, is this still running? I could have sworn I had it on my watch list. I couldn't find it earlier. Okay, here we go. Wow. Okay, so yeah, it's up 33%. Look at that volume. Man. Yeah, AMC is crazy. Someday soon we will have the AMC day. I think we will as well. I think we will. Well, it's going to depend on us. The flow is derived of what, 70-80% retail investors. It's going to be up to us. Can we hold through? Can we shut out the short-term noise and the bears that are literally just trying to make you sell at this point? Like the comments that I got, I'm not going to lie to you. I am very pissed off about all those comments that I just got. I mean, the last hour, literally the last hour is when I got all these like 5 in a row just bear comments on the videos. It's like, where were you guys this morning? Stop only calling it when you're right. Call it both ways like I do. God, I get so mad at that. That's what I get the most mad about. Someday soon. Hey, Brandon, any reasonable reason of why small caps in general are burning? Sector rotation, maybe the whales changing the value styles. Well, they've been doing this for a while. I mean, this is nothing new. We've had a sector rotation since what? Here, let me get rid of this crap so we can actually see the price action. So basically, we've had the sector rotation out of high growth. We have not had a real sector rotation back into high growth since the early days after the February 16th peak. Seriously, I mean, we got a nice bounce for high growth right here at the peak was March 16th. After that, actually, small caps literally just completely inverse relationship with the Nasdaq. Seriously, at least my stocks, the hyper growth ones, just absolutely killed. Is there a reason for it? The reason is that the market just likes to pick and choose recovery value, high growth, high cap. It just goes in phases, I think, and it picks different little sectors that it likes. Right now, high growth is not it. I think one of these days, high growth is going to be the new thing, and everyone's going to put their money in, and I think we're going to recover quickly when we do. If we do, who knows? The market can crash, we can all die. What kind of a spike you think we'll get if we have good earnings with BNGO? That is what I don't know what to say to, because that's what's totally. I'm wise. I'm wise enough to realize that's impossible to say. What I will say, but what I am predicting is that it's going to be good. I don't know if the stock's going to react nicely because last earnings report, we got a beat on revenue, match on earnings per share. The stock went down the next day, and that's largely because high growth, but high growth is still getting killed. So who knows what's going to happen? I'll tell you what, I don't want to hype this up. Please don't do what I'm doing. Please don't do it. I'm telling you not to do what I'm doing. But I will probably in this stream, actually, I'm going to be loading on BNGO because I'm all in. And I hate that, actually, since I started on my rants, literally the markets just start running every time. Oh, man, today and yesterday, every time I try to get in, it just starts going. Anyways, I was going to say, I'm going to be adding, let's see how much buying power I have in my demolished account here. Okay, so 2,000. I'm going to be adding pretty much everything I have, or at least not everything I have, probably at least half of that buying power to BNGO before earnings. I'm really bullish. You know, it is a bit of a gamble, but here's the thing. I think the reward justifies the risk for me. I would also promote buying calls as a safe way to leverage small retail positions. You have seen the ads. I have calls. I have leaps. You guys, if you're going to do calls, I always recommend in the money leaps. That's what I recommend for calls. You can't go wrong with them. You know, you can't go wrong with them, I think. If you've done your due diligence and you're bullish and everything. So let's all go pump GME and all chats. Go. What? I think you meant BNGO, not GME. Screw GME, my friend. We're not. Our community is BNGO. Come on, we're not GME yet. Come on, let's be honest. We're not bandwagoning. Earnings report likely outcome: big revenue beat, fail on earnings per share. Big. How are you? See, here's the thing. Karen. I don't know. If you're going to predict a fail in earnings per share, you're basically predicting operating expenses increasing, which certainly can happen. I don't know if it's going to, though. There's no reason that operating expenses would rise to more than what they would be last quarter, which we got with last earnings report, which we got a match on earnings per share and a beat on revenue. So yeah, expenses did rise a little bit last quarter, and they've been rising a little bit. They've been rising, but I think the revenue. Honestly, I don't see operating expenses matching the gain in revenue. But who knows? Who knows, man? It's a little bit of a gamble. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not as confident this earnings as last earnings report. But I also am so willing to just YOLO into BNGO at this point, just because we are so damn undervalued and oversold. And same with high growth. I mean, if you're gonna buy any high growth stock at this point, basically, you can just hold it for a couple weeks to a couple months, and you'll be good, in my view, right? Because everything's gotten hit so hard. It's like, well, when's the bottom? Is it ever going to bottom out? Are we just going to keep going forever? No, that's just, if you have decent companies, it's just not how it works. It's just not how it works. Yeah, it's falling knife. I honestly would stress getting in before we start spiking, as opposed to catching a falling knife, going down 5-10%, and then riding the wave higher, right? It's better to get in and lose a little short term than miss the boat, in my opinion, on these companies. It's got to be a company you believe in, though. Yes, and earnings didn't do much for Palantir. Yes, that is true. That's a good point. But here's the thing with BioNano. My counter argument to this, and I'm not trying to say that good earnings is going to push the stock 5% or 10%. Okay, I don't know how much it's going to push the stock. If we got a 5 million. If we beat the earnings by like double, I don't even know if we would go green. Okay, now that probably we would, but I don't know. People are crazy. People are crazy with earnings nowadays, all right? But for me personally, if I see something crazy in the earnings that's awesome that other people are missing or not caring about, like I think is likely, like the CEO hinting some esoteric, we're going to be able to detect less than 500 base pairs down to 300 base pairs, which is where long and short and next generation sequencing stops. No one else understands what that is. We do. I'm in. Okay, I'm in. But I honestly just lost my train of thought because I just ranted too far. But all right. Yeah. What was I saying though? But anyways, I'll say this to end that little tangent there for you boys. I am going to be adding BNGO throughout the day, and I'm really glad. Part of me is very glad that BioNano is actually bleeding today, because these are hella cheap shares in my opinion, man. These are hella cheap shares. Are we bleeding right now? Oh, a little bit. I honestly want us to go back down here so I can load more. I'm honestly so selfish. Like, I don't care about the carnage. I'm so confident. At this point, no one even gets phased. None of us, if you've been in the market since February 16th at least, none of us get phased at death and carnage. What was I going to look at here? Anyways, yeah, I wanted to dip so I can load more, honestly. So, yeah. Oh yeah, I was going to do the due diligence. What am I thinking? Do I not have it pulled up? Here we go, man. Here we go. This is why I'm not, this is why I want the carnage, because I think the fundamentals, I really do believe in BioNano. And if we go down and get delisted, you know, channel is probably going to be done. Let's be honest. I mean, the channel basically is BNGO. I would lose everyone's respect for me whatsoever, or trust would be completely done. This is my stock, and I think this is going to do great things. I'm willing to take that risk with not only my own money, but this whole business, you know, working 10 hours a day for the last 4 months. Both of those things are fully risked and fully contingent on BioNano stock price performance. They are, and I'm okay with that. Obviously it's a huge risk, but I believe in them. I believe in the work that I've done. I believe in the hours, in the 10 hours a day, you know, just evisceration of the brain cells. You know, I believe in us. I believe in BNGO. So who knows what the hell is going to happen? Go to $3 by May 21st, like Robbie said. Who knows, man? Who knows? It could happen. It could happen, man. I'm going down with the damn ship if we do. That's for damn sure. I'm not gonna disappear on you guys. I don't care if we get a market crash. I'm still gonna be streaming there, and we can suffer together. On the bright side, that's what we can do. DD can't help to change the trend. You're right, but it can help you pick the right stocks during the downtrend, so you can capitalize on the uptrend, my friend. Think of the last crash. Think of the people who bought in during the March 2020 crash of COVID. Think of the people who bought in halfway. You, my friend, no disrespect to you, but you all bears were calling those people idiots. A month later, 5 months later, those people are geniuses. I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm just saying you bears are way too hard on the people who buy in too early. Oh, you're down today. I got so many people from the damn Mara video. This is the thing that I'm most pissed off about today. So many people gave me so much shit for Mara, and I understand you can't please everybody. I know. I read all the comments though. I'm gonna be honest with you. So, and it's just the stupidest crap. You know, no one's complaining when Mara's green. And then when it's red, it's like, oh, are you still holding Mara, bro? That was a horrible call. Oh man, it does make me mad. It does. I've already taken the risk. I can't chicken out now. You might as well, man. You might as well not chicken out now, Havana. Of course, you know how it is, Havana. I know you are a very experienced trader. But for those out there that are not, if you are selling now, you're selling low and you're going to go buy something else high potentially. So keep that in mind. I'm not telling you should hold. I'm just telling you that's something you need to understand. Getting murdered. Yes, we are. Robbie equals investor Karen. Honestly, that's pretty true. I've already got a full position in BNGO, so I can't do anything now. Well, that's not true. You can still do stuff now. If you want to sell and go do something else, you can go reallocate, cut your losses, do something else that's more auspicious if you want. For me, you know what I'm doing. I'm holding. I'm not holding. I'm adding on the dip. Down 30% makes no sense to take such losses. It's paper losses. Technically, they are all paper losses. You have not lost any money until you have sold. Brandon, I know this company will continue to do great things. I want to say I never give my bulls credit that the people who actually stay and watch the channel, whether it's every day or once a week or whatever, the due diligence and conviction you all have had in BNGO throughout this crazy downtrend is absolutely incredible. And I think it will reward us very much in the future sometime. I think it will. I have a $70 price target by June 2022. You all are awesome. I love you. I love all of y'all. Y'all are too awesome, man. 90% of you are so. I get so agitated by the negative comments, but I don't realize that there's so many good ones. Like all it takes is one bad comment for me to just forget like the 5 good ones before it. Like, oh, I need to stop focusing on that crap. At this point today, like I have not even looked at I skimmed the comments that I just got. I didn't even reply to I don't even think I'm going to reply to these damn mindless bears. Like, oh God, I'm not even going to start going again on them. I don't want to waste the time. When is that BIOL full due diligence dropping? That's a good question, my friend. I'm going to be honest with you. I have not worked on it since we last made the video on it. Oh man, when is it dropping? I don't know, man. Here's the thing. If I'm going to do a whole BIOL due diligence and make it like 60 pages like this one and make it super long, I'm not going to get any views on it. You know, historically, BIOL gets me no views. So I don't know if I'm going to make it as in-depth on as this one. I think I want to do a little bit more, maybe not as much as this, but it's coming. It's in the works. It's in the works, my friends. That's true. That's true. H something SAR. Yeah, that's true. My first day of trading was buying 1,000 BNGO at 45 cents on December 21, 2020. Really? Really, man, that's not only that's super lucky, but I thought you were trading longer than that. But that's awesome. I mean, obviously that's amazing. And CRSPR at 150. What's his price now? Wow. Did you at least get a chance to sell higher for this one? Oh wow, yes you did. Oh man. Wow, you timed the dip perfectly. You literally timed it almost perfectly. That's sweet. That is sweet. What are you doing now, Havana? The legend. What should we do with BNGO? Listen to her, or not me, or her or him. I think it's a her. Havana is a girl's name, right? I guess you never know nowadays, right? They forgot to teach us in school that the market can be so easily manipulated. I know. Well, they don't teach you anything about investing in school because they don't want you to. They don't want you to make money. They want you to go to college and waste all your money and get loans and get a crappy degree like I'm doing. I'm out of dry power. BIOL is not as revolutionary as BNGO. BIOL is not that great. Well, the valuation of BIOL is so good, though. It's only 110 million market cap. Like, are you kidding me? 110 million? If they could get any sales... Boom. Boom. All right, let's see. I get so fixated on the chat, I'm not even trading at all. All right, oh, gosh dang it. I really want to... I don't need to get in Mora. I can just do BNGO today, honestly, but I would like to get in Mora. I just bought Mora at 1935. A legend has born. What is it at now? Okay, you just bought it. Yeah, I want to get in, honestly. Should I just start a small position with you right now? All right, let's do an order. Screw it. YOLO it in. We're going to do a small position, though, right? We're going to do a small position at least. All right, here we go. Mora is such... If the Nasdaq goes green, this thing is going to 2x in the next month. If the Nasdaq goes bullish for the next month, dude, easily. All right, good. We got filled. Now it can go down. Good. Now it got filled. Now it needs to go and crash and fill my actual order down here. Please. My friend's a dentist. BIOL has been in the market for a while. Best biotech opportunities, BNGO, SENS, Oxygen, ASXC, and AGTC. I like that portfolio, but man... Here's the thing, if you invest like 1,000 in each of those companies, if one of them does what you think they will long term, all your losses are covered and you're going to be in the green guaranteed forever. If one of those companies do what they can, because there's so much potential. That's what's so enticing about going all risk, hyper growth. If one of your synthesis is that a word? Synthesis is I don't know. If one of your ideas about those companies is right, you made it. You're a successful investor. You're a successful trader. But here's the thing: none of them may do anything, right? But there's a ton of potential. Good. Mora is dipping now. When we got in, you got in 1935. I got in 1927. Down already, man. Dude, I need to make something. Whenever I get a professional stream setup, I'm gonna do a meme on screen on the stream somehow where it's like that red character where it's like if you know that meme. If you don't, you're probably so confused. Fallout 3 or New Vegas? Fallout 4. Fallout 4 is the best. I didn't play the other ones. I only played Fallout 4 and I love it that much. Only Fallout 4. It's so good. So good. And 76 was no 76 wasn't good. Well, I guess it was okay. I didn't really give it a chance. I can't play video games anymore. Are you kidding me? Good luck playing video games or watching any movies with a YouTube channel that starts 5 videos a day and being in college at the same time. It's like, no, not a chance. Whenever you feel bad, Brandon, go to 6-month or 1-year chart. Yeah, there you go. Well, for BNGO, I've been buying since 10. BNGO back to 45 cents. No. Wrong. Yeah, I don't think so. We'll see. Who knows? Oh, down. Wow, we're down 8% now. All right, I'm gonna have to add again. Let's put an order in. Dude, I'm in. I am all risk right now. I don't care about the risk. I'm in. I believe in my due diligence, my friends. We'll see how this ages. We'll see if BioNano goes down after hours, all the bears will come and be like, Brandon, you were adding today. You suck. All right, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care at this point. What are you going to college for? I'm going for political science, and I'm getting it free. That's why I'm actually going. If I was not getting college free, I would not be going and wasting my time for something as arbitrary as a college degree, in my opinion. Many colleges, for some professions, you obviously need it, but a lot you don't, in my opinion. That's totally off topic. What else do we got? Brandon, stop making me lose my life savings on bad stocks. Ha, 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 ha. Is that it? I hope that's a joke. I hope Jason's not actually a bear. That would suck. If he actually is, but it's okay if you are. It's okay. Go 100% of the portfolio. I think that's what you meant to say. I might at one point. Poli-sci is what I'm studying. Did you get in Doge? No, I did not. No, my friend, I did not get in Doge. I'm very surprised the bears have not been on like full let's sabotage the channel mode. I think it's because right when we started streaming, the Nasdaq started going up, and bears only comment when the Nasdaq goes down. Right? The bears only comment when everything is going their way. They don't call it both ways, or at least the bears on my channel. That's what they do. That's what all of them do. I've not had one bear that's called it both ways and been consistent. Not one. Yes, my BNGO order just filled 533 or 433, 533. That'd be nice. Why did you do fundamental analysis on BNGO? Because I like investing in companies that are actually, that I actually understand. That's why I do the fundamental analysis, my friend, if that answers your question. You scared them with your rant in the beginning. Honestly, that's probably true. Marco, my friend, if you're still there, I respect your little debacle there. I think we found some common ground, but yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm honest, and I show my portfolio, I show my position. So if you're going to be respectful, there's not really anything you can critique me on, realistically. I mean, if you want to make the argument, oh, Brandon, you're dumb, you can say that. I mean, I've been wrong the last few weeks. I've been wrong. I've been totally wrong. But if you want to literally be like if you want to make the claims these bears have been claiming, no, there's nothing. They should just go cry in a hole. All right, what do we got? Let's do some stocks here. Let's stop talking about the bears and crap. Zomedica's, man, everything's dying. God. Myers, man. Myers. If anyone has been paying attention to my Myers calls, oh wow, look at that. Look at only red. This is such a weird stock. It's not correlated to the market whatsoever. But yeah, this is a good one. First invested in this one when it was $12 all the way back in back in September. Yeah. I made a little bit of money on that one. Microvision. No one cares about Myers, though. No one knows about that. Look at the volume on Myers, 30,000. No one knows about that company. Ocugen down, Inuvo down. Microvision is getting hit pretty hard. Let's see if Microvision is at that support level yet. Ooh, it's breaking. It's breaking. We've got a descending triangle, and it's breaking to the downside. The price target is not likely to be hit, in my opinion, though. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, it would take a market crash or a headwind for Microvision to hit the 967 price target. Yeah, right. I don't get it with BNGO. Are they safe? What do you mean? What do you mean? Are they safe? It's not a safe investment. It's a very speculative. I mean, I don't honestly, I don't consider it speculative because I've done the due diligence. But if you haven't, it is speculative. It's risky. BNGO was created by a shady guy, and he paid YouTubers to pump it. My friend, BNGO has been around since, 2003? They went public in 2018. We don't get, my friend, I don't get paid anything for YouTube. Trust me. Trust me, I get paid basically nothing. I don't get paid. But no, BNGO rose because of the Sapphire's ability to detect cancer large structural variants better than the long-read sequencing and next-generation sequencing and short-read sequencing, and it basically made them obsolete in any structural variation detection from 500 base pairs to mega base pairs, and we're talking about genome analysis. That is why. That is why we rose, not that, my friend. Jason, this is just, you're just mindlessly hating, my friend. If you have a valid criticism about BNGO or my channel, I'm open to trying to find common ground. But if not, you know, you're just wasting my time. You know, I mean, if you're just going to keep this up, I'll just ban you. I'll just kick you out of the chat. Kathy is a lead. Kathy has led the bulls to the slaughter. Okay, that's pretty funny. Although I am 100% and even took my margin day trading to buy BNGO. In fact, I got a tax return that might go in today, as well as 36,000 shares, rounded up to 37,040. Dude, I'm in. I honestly, Ivana, you don't have I mean, you're doing much better than most of us, so I don't think you have anything to worry about. But yeah, I'm all in on BioNano. I'm risking everything. I'm in, and I realize it's a risk. I mean, it's a huge risk. Are you kidding me? It's a huge risk. But for the earnings today, we'll see how it is. We'll see how it is. If it goes bad, I'll admit my faults. If it goes great, I'm a genius. So I'm good. I'm good to go either way. BNGO works closely with Illumina. Illumina and Quest Diagnostics are actually on our accounts, on BioNano's accounts receivable, which means they owe us money. They owe us money. And my proof, we do have proof of that. And if you want to see that, you can go into the description and click of any description video, right? You click on this one. Okay, just scroll down here. If we are going to, if my computer doesn't break, which it may, BNGO Fold ED, click that. That is where your proof is going to be. In the document of that description is going to be this document, which shows you that. That is how we know that for sure. Also, that's all my plan, everything you need to know is there. Quick plug right there. Sorry. I'm sorry. Quick plugs are the best though. How is BNGO a $50 target? BNGO to $5 or $50. Is that another Robbie account? What's up with Robbie just creating so many accounts? Oh man. People's only real bearish argument against BNGO is its huge breakout late 2020. Even then, so what? Let's be honest, man. Yeah, you're right, but basically, let's be honest. There is no bearish long-term argument. There is none. Have you ever heard one person make a coherent bearish argument for BNGO? I mean, you hear Simon from ARK and Kathy not investing, like, okay, they might be neutral at worst, right? You can't say Kathy Wood and Simon are bearish on BNGO because they were listed in the list of companies that were going to make the genomic toolkit, being able to provide a fuller, richer genome. That's according to their 2021 Big Ideas report. There are no coherent BioNano bearish synthesis. There are none. There's none. Have you seen BNGO on WikiLeaks? No. I don't know what that really is, so no. Absolutely not. There is nothing more efficient than Sapphire in its respective field. Yeah, AMC is gone, man. Yeah, is institutions, are there more filings? There probably should be. We should probably have had this pulled up the whole time. For BNGO, let's check it out here. If we're gonna load here, my laptop will die one day randomly, and when we're streaming, it might happen right now. It might be happening right now, but my laptop and my Wi-Fi, we will die, and yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see how that goes. So, because my laptop sucks and the Wi-Fi sucks. Anyways, taking a look at the institutional ownership, we're at, oh, there was more today. Okay, there was more institutional ownership today. Let's see. Wow, there's so many. You see, this is why I made that video yesterday talking about when the 13F forms have to be filed. All institutions for every single transaction in Q1, they all have to be filed within today or tomorrow. I believe. I'm 99.9% sure. And we have more institutions loading up. Do you all notice a pattern here? 558, 558, 559. March 5th low was 558. Q1 is 558. A lot of them got in because of manipulation. They all got in at 558. A lot of them probably sold here, which we're going to see. So far, none of them have sold, right? So far, BlackRock is still in for the Q1. Everyone is still in, but we'll see if they held. And of course, they could have sold here or here. They could have panic sold right now. Who knows? Margin call, right? Plenty of institutions have been risky margin calls. So who knows? Who knows, man? It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Anyways, I should end the stream very soon because I have to, because I want to eat and get my suit ready for the actual BNGO earnings report video. We're gonna start that. I don't know. We're gonna start that in like an hour, or two. We're gonna start, or not an hour or two, hour and 30. We're gonna start the earnings report video, the live stream for it. I'm praying BlackRock didn't sell. Same here. What's your opinion on Ethereum? You think it will catch up to Bitcoin? I haven't done the digging on Ethereum. I don't understand the technology. Bitcoin, the ledger system. Bitcoin is always going to have intrinsic value for me. Screw it. I'm dumping half my life savings into BNGO. I'm pinning that. You have earned my pin because that is just legendary. That's horrible, but it's also legendary. I'm going to YOLO in. I'm going to YOLO some shares in BNGO later. I see now why you can't depend on the 1 minute. You need an Ethernet cable direct into your laptop and lots of money to allocate. That may have something to do with your brokers. If you're having trouble with the lag time and with your speed as far as the 1 minute chart price actions, if that's what you're talking about, it may be your broker's ability to fill orders, with which Webull is amazing at doing. You know, a lot of people don't say they don't like Webull. Man, it's basically perfect. Quick plug, get your free stocks in the description if you want. Quick plug. Diamond Bulls, yes. If BNGO moons you, buy a new laptop and green screen. Yeah, someone told me I need a backdrop the other day, which is true. I mean, look at this crappy background we got. Like, what the heck is this? You got a Fallout poster there? Like, what the heck? Yeah, we're gonna get new stuff, but I mean, all my money is in BNGO, and it keeps going down every day. No, I'm kidding. I'm getting that regardless. Okay, eventually. Right now, I'm working on the second laptop. So I can actually not stream and not have to do, show y'all this crappy, ugly screen, right? So y'all have to do this, right? Because it's just not professional. It's just not professional whatsoever. But it is probably cool. So you can see behind the scenes for some people, maybe. Who knows? Honestly, most people don't give a fuck. They just want tendies. Let's be honest. That's what we're all here for, tendies. I don't need BNGO to the moon. I just need daily volume. Yeah, I know. I've been talking about it a while. We need interest. There's no hype. There's no volume in the stock. No one's excited about BNGO. They all just want to make GameStop money, and that's partly because of the esoteric nature of of the company, right? And that's why I made this document in hopes that the video would blow up and people would see it and like the company more. It didn't work. It didn't work at all. But that's not me complaining. That's just me telling you the goal. Oh, right, Nasdaq is gone, and none of my orders in Mora have filled. None of them. Except the 10 shares that I did as a joke. Nice. It's better, but guys, remember this. It's better to get in now and be down short term, right? It's better to FOMO in. Well, not really FOMO in. You're still buying at a really nice price, but it's better to do that than missing the boat, in my opinion. If you're really bullish like I am the next few weeks for these stocks, and I'm not saying I'm bullish on the Nasdaq. I am, though. Okay, spoiler alert. Yes, I am bullish on the Nasdaq next few weeks. You guys know this, but I've been calling Nasdaq to be bullish since April 29th. So I've been wrong. I've been wrong on that. And that's another thing that bears. God damn, I got bears. I got one bear saying I should admit when I'm wrong. I'm like, dude, I admit when I'm wrong every day. Like at this point, like I've made so many bad calls at this point, like literally every day. I'm not gonna let myself get worked up again, right? I'm already pissed off enough. Does Elon deserve a kick in the balls? Yes, he fucking does. Elon, why did you have to do this? Like, really? Like, mining is too energy inefficient for you, really? But switching a battery out that you have to mine thousands of feet in the earth for is not. Switching a battery for every single electric car, like every 3 years or less, you can do that, but you can't deal with a little bit of Bitcoin, a little bit of coal, really? I disagree with him. I like Elon Musk in a lot of ways, but that was not good. It was not good at all. It's a great buying opportunity, though. It's a great buying opportunity, man. So, all right, see you later, Alpha, man. You don't need a green screen. A green screen would be cool, right? Just to put like a Lord of the Rings background or something. I don't know. I would definitely do that, or a Star Wars background. I would definitely do something like that because it's not related to stocks at all, but it's weird and interesting, which is basically my embodiment, right? Just super weird, but super cool at the same time. That's pretty arrogant, but I don't care. I don't give one. Nasdaq's still going. Still going. Where are the bears now? The bears have nothing to say now, right? The bears are gone now. Of course, the bears, literally, we all know that the bears only come out when the sun is not shining. They only come out when they are right. Only. That's what I hate about them. At least the bears that we talk about. If you're a bear, you're not inherently stupid, right? Of course, but the bears on this channel have proved to be. We are actually at a little bit of a top here. We'll see if we can meet the, can rise above the previous high on the one-day chart. The bears are the ones on the sideline yelling what they would have, could have, and should have. Yeah, honest. Well, also, not only that, Percy, yes, but the people who didn't buy the dip in fear of it dipping more, right? When you know, be greedy when others are fearful, these people were just too fearful. You know, they sold out. They never even tried to buy the dip, you know? So that's a risk. That's a risk that you want to take. If you're not in the market, if you're not buying the dip at this point, you know, how is it going to dip further? How is it going to dip significantly further? Do you just know the Fed's reports of inflation? Or is inflation really going to be that bad? Do you know? I mean, that's because that's what it's going to take for the markets to dip significantly further in my mind. Headwinds, which no one knows. Headwinds are just literally 50-50, most of them. Also, by the way, if you're a bear, you're betting against time and history, obviously, because, you know, the markets perpetually go like this, you know, boom. So it's better to be a bull than a bear. Long term, yeah, it's definitely better. Hello, Brandon. Good for Nasdaq and BNGO to go up. Not a bear. I am neutral, but the way they play can bring the stocks more down. Marco, my friend. Okay, I'm not gonna lie right now. Didn't you at the very start of the stream say we were going down to $3, my friend? I'm just asking you. Is that not what you said? Are you flip-flopping right now? Because that seemed pretty bearish. I'm trying to be fair here, my friend, but I don't know if you are. All right, meet me halfway a little bit. All right. If you're bearish right now, Marco, if you think BNGO is going to dip further, say it now. Don't say it after we've already dipped. Same thing for all bears, all right? I'm not trying to be mean, all right? Come on, that's fair as hell. Come on, man. I appreciate you not crying and, you know, throwing a fit like, oh, Brandon, you've been wrong all this time. You know, all this crap or whatever the hell the bears are thinking of. But I appreciate that, but still. I mean, Marco, what do you think, my friend? What do you think? I wish Marco would go up, bull. Don't we all, my friend? Don't we all? I'm hearing we will be bleeding until about mid-July. Dude, what does that even come? Who is saying that, and for what reason? What reason? No, BNGO is not up. We're down 6%, my friend. We're not up. I wish we were up. No, I keep what I said, but it can go down more if the market continues bleeding. Of course it will. Of course it will. I agree with you, Marco. If the market goes down, BNGO will probably bleed more, but I don't think the market's going to keep going down significantly. Do you? Are you bearish? If you're Marco, if you are bearish, you better say it now if you want to be fair. You don't have to be fair. I can just, you know, I can give you another rant like at the start, but it's me, Kevin. Is he the one that said July? Brandon, there are some industries that who perform not that bad right now. Don't we need to diversify risks buying different stocks? Well, we are buying different stocks, but we're all buying, but me at least, I'm buying them all in the hyper growth sector. Well, here's the thing, my friend. Actually, I don't want to, okay, don't misinterpret me here, but diversification is for idiots in the words of Warren Buffett, right? Warren Buffett, right? Paraphrasing him. Diversification is not inherently good or bad. For me, hyper growth has gotten killed, very oversold. It's where the true value is. It's a no-brainer for me. I mean, it lines up with my risk tolerance and goals. Hypergrowth. So no, not necessarily you don't need to diversify whatsoever. You can go 100% in this stock. There's nothing inherently wrong with that unless you've got a ton of capital and you don't understand the risk tolerance, right? You have to have that risk tolerance set. That doesn't mean you should go and YOLO in. Please don't mistake me for that. That's only for experienced traders. But typically, honestly, I mean, in my mind, the less stocks you own, the better. Like, I mean, come on, it's so much easier to do your full due diligence on a couple stocks than 20 stocks. You should not be invested in 10 stocks. That's just a general rule. You know, maybe not 10, 15, 20. You know, you're pushing it a little bit. You know, some people can do it, but not all. My friend, okay, all right. There's one thing that I need to address here. So a lot of people make this argument, right? A lot of people are saying, "Oh, the Nasdaq has gone down so much. What makes you think it will bounce?" The truth is actually the opposite, right? When you go down a lot, this is everyone being fearful. This is you being greedy buying the dip right here. Do you know why? Okay, I want to show you something that's really simple. It's called the RSI. Okay, when we get to 30 on the RSI, we go up. When we get to 70, we go down. Typically, that's how it works. Sometimes not perfect, sometimes not, usually not perfect, but that's how it works. Right now, we're at what? 36. Buy the dip. Buy the dip, YOLO in. No, I'm kidding. Don't YOLO in. Don't buy the dip unless you understand what you're doing. But just because the market has gone down a ton, that doesn't mean we're more bearish, okay? Now, if you want to give me a fundamental argument like, oh, we're breaking this ascending level of support here, that's great, but no bears do that. Bears don't have reasoning. At least on my channel, they don't. They just claim to know everything. They don't give reasoning. They just claim we're going down to $5 or $3, whatever the hell it is. The fact of the matter is, the more you go down, the more upside you have. On something like the Nasdaq, at least, right? If it's a company that is justifying the sell-off with bad whatever it is, of course not. But in this case, yes, we're due for some upside. Yes, absolutely, we're due for some upside. I believe so. But who knows what's going to happen? JMIA is doing pretty well right now. One share all the way down at 18. I already took profit. I took profits all the way up here, so I can't really complain. Yes, I can though. I was trying to get in pre-market, and I could have sold all the way up here, but my orders barely missed. Havana, BNGO are the warrants to BNGO. What do you mean price relation? They're warrants for, what do you mean? What do you mean for that? BNGO, what's the bear case for BNGO? Bear case, worst case scenario is we get delisted and everything goes to hell and we all die. We all burn and the channel dies. You'll probably never see the channel come back, at least as alive as it is now if BNGO dies. Just know, when you're betting against BNGO, you're not only betting against them, but you're betting against my entire 78-page document, right? You're saying all of this is false. If you're betting against BIOL in a long term, you're right. You can disagree with all this, right? I've never heard anyone make an argument against any of this, but if you want to, I'm totally open to it. I actually welcome it. You guys know I love negative feedback, but no one does it because it's not right. It's not wrong. All right, this is solid DD. Solid due diligence, my friends. Anyways, we've got a lot of good questions here, so let me get to them. Will BNGO go to 1 if earnings are bad? If BNGO goes to $1, I don't know what to tell. I don't know what to tell you, man. No, the earnings would have to be absolutely awful to be a headwind enough to go to $1. MP Materials, it's a good buy right now, short term, but the valuation is a little high. They are profitable, and I like a lot of things about them. So I'm bullish on MP short to midterm, absolutely. I'm not bearish, Brandon, but this was a bull trap that sent all the stocks down and hope earnings are good today. BNGO needs to break the 510 to continue the bull trend, and Nasdaq is not in alignment. See, my friend, here's the thing. With bears, you all get to talk, and I don't mean to disrespect you, my friend, but this comment is just absolutely awful. All right, so that's just dogmatic. What you just said was just dogmatic, okay? I am not bearish, but this was a bull trap. You did not know it was a bull trap yesterday or this morning or whenever it was. No one knows what's going to happen. If you think it's bearish and then it turns out to be bearish, you're not an all-knowing God. It turned out that you were right. You don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what the hell's going to happen, my friend. So stop talking to this dogmatic thing, all right? No, we don't have to break 510 to continue the bull trend. All we need is a catalyst or some of the fundamentals start coming to fruition, my friend. I disagree with you. I disagree with you so strongly there, man. I disagree. What else did you say? And that sent all the stocks down and hope earnings. No, man. You're just too biased, I think. I don't know. I don't even know what your problem is. None of that is right. I disagree, my friend. I disagree. I'm pissed off. I'm still pissed off at you, Marco. What are you buying with the warrant? What? Are you asking me? I don't do warrants, my friend. Do not ask me. I'm not a warrant guy. I don't like warrants. Brandon, have you updated your price charts recently? Last time I saw you talk about them was in March. I know. I am going to update these. Actually, technically, I show this in every single normal video. I always say current positions, and then I go over here. So I don't really talk about them though. But I have been saying in the irrelevant section. I guess you probably click off there at this point, which I understand. But I am going to update these. I wanted to update these yesterday. I'm going to update them hopefully today. It's gonna be interesting. But my accuracy here is horrible. I mean, I was 65%. And now it's going to be, after I factor these in, it's going to be like 40-30% because almost all of these were wrong. I haven't done the actual, I haven't made sure yet, but I think all of these are actually wrong except Microvision. So we'll see. So yeah, I'm gonna do what do you call it? New month out price charts as well. I'm gonna do all that. Yep. And for all the bears saying I never admit when I'm wrong, it's just fun. You must not watch anything if you don't think I admit when I'm wrong, my friend. Yeah, I know. Okay, yeah. I should. All right, I should end the stream, boys. This has been really fun. We're actually getting a lot of viewers somehow. I guess, should I be pissed off in normal streams? Do you guys like me being pissed off? All right, boys, there's too many good questions here. Why are we getting so many good questions in this stream and none in the other stream? Guys, make sure you go to the market open stream tomorrow and on all days. That's the good one. There's nothing really fun going on right now except the Nasdaq is recovering a little bit. This is weird, though. All right, anyways, yeah, man, I'm going to do quick plugs, and then we're going to get out of here because, yeah, clock is ticking. We got BNGO earnings is what, 3:30. So we got, what, an hour and 30 minutes? Yeah, we got an hour and 40 minutes. Let's all buy 5 shares. Oh, man. All right, man. All right. I got so many comments. I feel bad for leaving now, but I have to. BNGO earnings is too important. All right, man. Relevant information in regards to titles finishing out earnings. Let's go. Everyone, if you wanted to watch the earnings live stream, right, the most hype event of all time, this is what you do. Come to the channel here. Just click on my name after this. Also, I'll link in the description. Actually, you know what? I'm literally going to take the link right now and put it in the live chat. Here we go. For you. ER live stream. Set your reminder. Okay, boom. All right, click that link, my friend. Set your reminder, like it, everything. All right, boom. To the moon. Let's go. All right, so that's what we're doing. Everyone set your reminder. I want everyone to be there. I'm going to be wearing a suit. It's going to be legendary. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Yes, I'm streaming the earnings, my friends. Of course I'm streaming the earnings. It's going to be fun as hell. Yeah, man. Yes. Mistakes. All right, so this was just so I didn't forget about this. For all the bear, I guess we already covered this, so you know what? I'm not even going to talk about this. Anyways, all right, man. I'm going to go eat something and poo and everything and get my ass less sore, walk around so I'm ready for the earnings live stream. All right, here we go, boys. All right, I'll see y'all later. Thank you. This is Not Financial Advice. Thank y'all so much, man. I will see y'all in the next one.